My dad tried to change the locks on my house. So I'm pulling into my driveway after the gym, and there's this white van just sitting there. Some guy in coveralls is literally drilling into my front door, and my dad's standing right there supervising with his arms crossed like he owns the place. My mom's walking around the house taking pictures through all the windows, pressing her hands against the glass to get better shots of my furniture. I just sat in my car for like 30 seconds, trying to process what I was seeing. Then I grabbed my phone, started recording, and walked up. What's going on here? I asked, keeping my camera on them. My dad barely even looked at me. We're getting the place ready for renters. Market rate's about $3,200 a month around here. We've already got 3 people interested. Interested in what? Turns out my mom had posted a rental ad. She comes around from the backyard, still on her phone. I put it up 2 hours ago. This'll be leased by next week, guaranteed. The locksmith stops drilling and glances at me, clearly confused about what he's walked into. You need to have your stuff out by Friday, my dad continues. We're doing showings Saturday morning. I know it's quick, but we need this income. Your mother's medical bills aren't paying themselves. I kept filming. And where exactly am I supposed to go? That's not our problem anymore, Maria. You're 31, you've had this place for 5 years now. It's time we see some return on our investment. Investment? I let that word hang there for a second. We put $40,000 into this property, my mom says. That was our retirement fund. We need that money working for us. The locksmith has completely stopped working now. He can tell something's really wrong here. Sir, can you hold off on changing those locks for a minute? I asked him calmly. He backs away from the door immediately. My dad's face went red. We hired him to do a job. There's a problem with your plan, I said, and pulled up my banking app. Look at this. Mortgage payment to First Regional Credit Union. $1842 every single month for 5 years. All coming out of my account. My mom squints at the screen. We know there's a mortgage. We helped you get it. You co-signed because I was 26 with barely any credit. The bank needed extra security. That's not the same as ownership. It's exactly the same, Dad insisted. We took on risk. We put in $40,000. This house exists because of us. The $40,000 was a gift. You literally told me it was my inheritance early because grandma had just passed. Those were your exact words. I still have the card you gave me. My mom's expression faltered a little. The intention was a gift, I interrupted. I have the birthday card right here in my photos. For our daughter Maria, to help you build your future. Love, Mom and Dad. Nothing about investment, nothing about ownership. I pulled up the county assessor's website on my phone. Property owner Maria Richardson. Purchase date March 2019. Sole owner, sole borrower on the mortgage. I showed the screen to the locksmith. See this? My name. Only my name. He nodded and started packing up his tools. Wait, my dad said. We hired you for this. I don't change locks during ownership disputes, the locksmith said flatly. You people need to work this out yourselves. He loaded up his van and left. My mom's scrolling frantically through her phone. The listing already has 12 saves and 4 messages. People want to book showings this weekend. You're going to cancel them, I said. We absolutely will not. Do you have any idea what your mother's treatments cost? $1,100 a month after insurance. We're drowning in bills. And that hit me. I knew about Mom's diagnosis. I knew they were struggling. But this wasn't the answer. If you needed money, you could have asked me, I said. Instead, you came here to change my locks and kick me out without even talking to me first. We shouldn't have to ask, Mom said quietly. We're your parents. We sacrificed everything for you. I would have helped. But not like this. I looked at the door. The lock was half destroyed from the drilling. You're paying to fix this. Dad laughed bitterly. Pie for damage on a house we invested in. Gifted toward, I corrected. You haven't paid a single dollar of this mortgage in 5 years. I pulled up a photo of the original gift check. The memo line was crystal clear: birthday gift, new house fund. Gift, I said, showing them. Your own handwriting, Dad. His jaw clenched. He had nothing to say. Mom's phone buzzed again. Another rental inquiry. Take down that listing tonight, I said firmly, or I report fraud for listing property you don't own. Your choice. My dad stared at me for a long moment. Then he just turned around, walked to his car, and left. My mom followed behind him without saying a word.